Yeah, for sure. Just trying to get ahead early and stay ahead. And when I did fall behind, just trying to get in the strike zone and let my defense work.
Well, you didn't throw a lot of balls. I mean, compare your outings that you've had so far this year. This the best one?
Yeah, for sure. I think the biggest thing was walks. My first two outings, I struggled with walks a little bit and falling behind. I think I had 2 walks today, so just commanding the zone and, like I said, let my defense work was the main thing today.
All right, when you look at Pip, you go another quick now, follow it.
Just how much more comfortable do you feel like you guys are now? Obviously, you've had a couple of weeks under your belt, and you're able to string together a couple of wins here. How much more comfortable do you feel as a team you guys are right now?
Definitely more comfortable. I think that goes with any team, just playing more games and playing together more, and especially with this weather, just kind of getting used to the weather and playing together more, like you said. So just as the season goes on, you play more games. That's how it's going to be.
How good does it feel to finally be able to string a couple of wins together back to back?
Really good, really good. We're playing well defensively, timely hitting. Everything's clicking right now, so hopefully we can keep that going and get a couple more wins here soon.
Go ahead.
I had bad things, so I'm going to ask you about your outing again. How do you feel about it?
Oh, good, really good. Like I said, just kind of jumping ahead, trying to stay ahead, and when I did fall behind, just throwing in the strike zone, let my defense work.
All right, the thing is, that's your job. I mean, and I think you know that, and then if you do that, you've done your job for the day.
Yep, for sure.
You've really limited walks as a staff over the last 4 games. How important is that for you guys in limiting runs?
Extremely important. Free bases is never a good thing, and if you throw strikes, and whether it's a good pitch, bad pitch, but if it's in the strike zone, you kind of make them swing and let your defense do its work. Then that's going to be a better scenario than just giving free bases.
How significant a hurdle is it to be able to get your first series win of the year as well?
Definitely a big thing. Just continuing to win and play the game the right way is kind of what we're aiming for right now. And like I said, all facets are going. Defense is really well, and hitting really well, timely hitting. So just continue to do that and continue to play the game the right way.
What's the mindset out there? Obviously, you were pitching really well, throwing up a bunch of zeros, but so was their pitcher. What's the mindset there for you when you know you can't really have no margin for error?
Yeah, really just kind of had to worry about what you're doing out there. He was throwing well as well, but just kind of taking care of what I can take care of, and that's throwing strikes and get my offense back out there as soon as possible.
How'd you stay effective the second, third time through the order?
Just continuing to mix pitches, trying to, for the first couple innings I was fastball away majority and change up away, and then I started working fastball in and slider in. So just continue to mix and keep him off balance, especially if I had a deeper at bat with a guy. I tried to show him something that he didn't see last time, or just continuing to mix pitches.
What was the biggest difference between this start and your first start?
I think command. I think my first start I had 4 or 5 walks, and even if I didn't have a walk, I was falling behind hitters and whatnot. So just command and getting ahead of hitters and throwing multiple pitches for strikes.
I think all around the guys played well. Obviously, Leasher to give us 6 innings, first pitcher to do that this year is huge for us. Anytime our starters can go deep like that, it helps us out tremendously, and to get some runs on the board and come away with the win was always a good thing.
The campus on the execution of the hit and run. One of the big turning points of this thing.
It looked like a hit and run, huh? Special play we've been practicing. No,
well,
it was.
They vacated the second base spot.
Yeah, it was great timing. Just trying to make something happen. Just a standstill in the game. We want to get some action going, and kind of helps him kind of get on the roll too. He's been having some tough ABs, but it's nice to see him get on the board with a few knocks today.
But it's good for everybody to have a win like this, where execution was pretty darn good.
Absolutely, and for us right now, like any win that we get is a good one. But to get it the way we did today is always a good confidence builder.
What was the key for Aaron today?
He does a good job keeping these guys off balance. He has a good changeup to add to that fastball mix, and he exploited these guys' weaknesses very well today. And if he can do that every time we give him the ball, he's going to be pretty successful in this league.
How significant a hurdle is it to be able to string together back-to-back wins for the first time this season?
The way the season's going, the hurdle probably seems pretty hard. But for us, it doesn't surprise me any. The talent, the group that we have, they have the ability to pull out wins like this and do some good things. It's just we got to get on a roll, get our confidence up, and hopefully we can string more together.
Do you sense guys overall, pitching staff and guys in the lineup are starting to feel more comfortable a couple weeks into the season now?
Yeah, it's natural for a young team to kind of get their rhythm and focus and see how everything is supposed to work in a full season like this. These guys will hit their strides. I think especially when it starts to get a little warmer, you'll see these kids kind of loosen up and start playing their game.
Is it encouraging though to see them starting to play better in the colder weather? I mean, obviously it will get warmer, but obviously they're playing better baseball now, even when it's still cold outside.
Yeah, it's human nature. You start to adapt. You start to feel comfortable in your surroundings. We can't complain about it anymore. It is what it is. It's cold. But like I tell them, everybody else on the other side is cold as well. So you go out there, play your game. They have good energy in the dugout, good energy in the clubhouse, and if those things are high like that, a lot of times we'll be in a good position.
Would you consider leaving Aaron in for the 7th inning, or was he always going to be done after 6?
His pitch count dictated where we took him out. In the minor leagues, pitch count is pretty much everything. Obviously we would love to see him go further in the game, especially with a shutout like that. But like I said, this early in the season, our first pitcher to go 6 innings is huge. And we needed some other guys to get in there and get some work, so it was nice to get them in there.
Now, Henry had a pretty effective outing after a couple rough ones. How'd you feel about his performance today?
Yeah, we wanted to get him back in after his last performance and get him some confidence. That's why we kind of kept him in there for 1. It was a successful inning. Get him out of there, build on that for his next one.
Campusano, you already talked a little bit about his outing today. How do you envision him performing this season?
Hopefully really well. He has high expectations. For himself, we have high expectations for him. And he's a tremendous worker that puts a lot of passion into his game, and mix that with the talent that he has. I expect him to do very well.